think that the moment I ventured outside the safety of the work. Thank the sisters I asked you to come with me. You're alright, I hope? Good, good. Let's continue on then. It isn't far now, just through these pillars and up the rise. And here we are. Kadaj's footsteps. Kadaja was a great dancer, and those who follow her, you know, they come to this place to train and dedicate their dance to their ancestors. A happy benefit of this is spirit weed grows here in abundance. I will set about harvesting at once, if you would be so good to stand guard. The kidnappers aren't like to return soon, but better safe than sorry. Right, here we go. I'll gather the herbs quickly as I can. Please stand guard for me.
Yes, that would be Radzad Khan. Hardly anyone has been allowed in or out since our troubles with the tower began. The faithful citizens huddle inside the city walls, and commerce has all but ground to a standstill. I pity the satrap, the trials he must be facing.
What can you tell me of this satrap?
Well, he is the most important person in Radzad Khan. Long ago, this island was home to two tribes of Matanga, the Gajasura and the Arkasodra. When the Aura came to these shores, it was the Arkasodra with whom they joined forces. Together they defeated the warlike Gajasura, forcing them to flee Thavnair altogether. Peace and prosperity reigned for a time, until a clan of Hjord from the mainland decided they wanted the island for themselves. It was a direct, and ever since, a member of that esteemed lineage has inherited this somewhat unique position. You see, by and large, the state is run by the people. But when problems arise, it is the satrap who mediates the solution. The stability provided by the satrap is what has allowed Radzad Khan to thrive all these years. And it was the satrap himself who entrusted us with this duty. We will not fail him, nor our countrymen.
What is the delay with the vessel? I told you I need to adjust those ratios.
Just Aeneas Howard.
I come all this way to admire one of my splendid towers, and what do I find? Fools attempting to ward off its tempering influence with magic trinkets. I seem to recall a similar experiment in ages past. What was that man's name? Oh, something. Owen?
Another body, another time. Who could be expected to remember every trivial detail? Allowing them to construct such handy talismans would be counterproductive to my plans. And yet, I find myself deathly curious. How will they manage this feat with the limited knowledge and resources at their disposal? Complications be damned, for we cannot escape the nature of our souls. And I, as ever, am my own worst enemy.
I have enough spirit weed to last us a good while. Thank you for keeping watch. Let us head back to the great work, shall we? God dang it, Van Daniel. Oh yeah, I can just teleport there, can't I? Elita, my thanks again for your assistance. With your help, we're that little bit closer to completing our talisman. This isn't much, but please accept it as a token of my gratitude. Little does Nita know that she's about to send you on another errand. If you'll excuse me, I will return to my work on the talisman. Ah, you're both back. Excellent. I have a message for you, Mistress Nidana. It would seem that the stories of Giant Skull are running low. What? But when I last looked, there was still plenty. I suspect that was before Urianji told everyone about their tempering cure, and Estinian shared his knowledge of dragons. Your peers have since been inspired to fashion a number of new talisman prototypes. I see. Well, if it leads to new possibilities, far be it for me to complain, but we will need to replenish our stores. I should be happy to tend this if you like. As much as I appreciate the offer, my dear boy, I can't be in good conscience send you out there while kidnappers are at large. Elita, low as I am to press another task on you so soon, might I ask you to fetch the Giant Skull? In case you're not familiar, Giant Skull is a type of ore found on the island. Owing to its hardness and ethereal conductivity, it has applications in many disciplines, alchemy not least of all. The core where it's found is named Giant Skull Grounds. Isn't far away, so it shouldn't take much of your time. May we impose upon you once more? Thank you. Upon arriving at the grounds, please seek out a man named Zeyunka. He will furnish you with the ore. At the very least, permit me to accompany you. It so happens I have an errand of my own that will take me to the outpost nearby. May we borrow a pair of Hamasa, Mistress Nidana? By all means. Do try and be patient with them. Those that survived are still in training. I will bring the Hamasa to the entrance. Meet me there when you are ready. Despite his tender years, Barshan is thoughtful and dependable. It's easy to see why he was chosen to be the satrap's attendant. A million and one quests on the wall, a million and one quests. You take one down, you pass it around, a million and one quests. Do it again. Nashville wants to help their fellows at the great work, but can't do it alone. Hello there, adventurer, can you help me? I need someone to go around and see if anyone is want for supplies. I would do it myself, but we alchemists are all so busy that no one wants to bother each other with selfish requests. But if an outsider like you asks, they might just open up a bit. Please, I need to start restocking, but at this rate I'll never know what needs replenishing. I would really appreciate your help. Thank you. I should mention that it might be a bit difficult to get some of the workers' attention. Everyone exhausted, so make sure to greet them to get them out of their heads. I'm sure that everyone has something they need. They won't just tell me what they want. Can you talk to them for me? You might just have to greet them first if they don't notice you. Or parasite searching for something at the Great Wall. Damn, who could have done this? It wasn't you, was it? No, it couldn't have been. Besides, an upstanding adventurer like yourself wouldn't be so cruel as to steal my wares. You wouldn't be willing to lend a hand in getting them back, would you? Oh, thank you, thank you. He looked to be a male, about this tall, dressed in black alchemist garb. That's all I can tell you. I didn't get a good look at him before he ran off towards Achaia. I can't trust anyone here. Who knows how many accomplices he has lurking about. But you're not from here, so you're in the clear. I know I can trust you to track down that thieving lowlife. The thief ran out towards Achaia, suspicious fellow dressed all in black alchemist garb. Apologies, I was miles away. Is there something I can do for you? Now that you mention it, I'm running low on serpent's root. It has all sorts of medicinal uses, so I can never have enough. I still have some stock left, but you never know what might come up. Certainly couldn't hurt to have some extra. I still have some serpent's root left, but can never have too much. Oh, what's the matter with me? Nearly fell asleep. Sorry about that. Did you need to speak with me? Let me think. There are no alchemy components, but I need at the moment. But I could stand to have some non-perishables on hand. I end up skipping meals because I'm too busy to work, so something nutritionally dense that I can eat with one hand while I work could be a lifesaver. If there's food stuff like that, I'll take as much as I can get. I would really like something quick and nutritious to eat, preferably something I can eat with one hand while I work. Medina requires the assistance of the great work. Aren't you the adventurer that saved Mitsuya? Excellent timing. If you have time to spare, I would have an ask a favour of you. You see, the dancers of Radit's Hand are planning a performance to raise the people's spirits. We alchemists would like to support them with some of the finest accessories we can craft. Unfortunately, none of us have the time to procure the crystals we need to finish them. It would be great help if you could fetch the crystals from the merchant at the port at Yaidamad. Of course, we will provide you with the necessary funds. Many thanks. The merchant is already aware of the situation and should be expecting someone to come by. I'll leave the selection of stones up to your no doubt impeccable judgment. That should be enough coin for you to buy whichever crystals catch your eye. My tea is nearly done, which means I can't. Oh, terribly sorry. It wasn't my intention to ignore you. Can I help you? Well, since you ask, I am ever wanting for more tea and milk. A nice cup of chai is just what my body and mind need to unwind after a few sleepless nights of work. It isn't something I can readily ask for, seeing as it isn't strictly a necessity. It's a medicinal ingredient. I know that seeing to your own well-being is essential to producing quality work. I just can't bring myself to be so selfish. John Marcus is concerned about a colleague. Do you have a moment, adventurer? One of my colleagues has gone missing. She said she was going to Kaja's footsteps to get a bit of exercise, but she hasn't come back yet. I'd go search for her, but it's almost time for a shift change, and I can't very well leave the kiln to operate itself. Could you find her and fetch her for me? You're too kind. She should be in Kaja's footsteps. Keep an eye out for her here with black hair. I'm sure she'll be happy to see you. She was out last time you were by, and she was devastated that she missed out on the chance to meet one of the students of Baldessian. Look for a black-haired tour in Kaja's footsteps. It's time for her to come back. It'd be nice to have some tea and milk to help relax. The timid Arcahosa is needed protection. You look pretty strong. Do you think you could help me? I need someone to guard me while I gather Agni grass for my medicine. The scent is difficult to follow even for wee Arcazoda. I can't concentrate and watch my back at the same time. Please, I'm afraid some beast will strike me while my guard is down. I'm in your debt. I'll sniff out some Agni grass, so follow me. The muscular alchemist needs help finding ingredients for paint. Ooh, hello. You there, adventurer. I find myself in need of assistance. You will help me, won't you? You see, I received an order for custom paints, but the necessary agreements are rather rare. The armor in particular is difficult to come by, as it must be taken from a Vajralaguna, and not just any old fruit will do. Only one held by the strongest, most virile male specimen will suffice. I know a sure way to attract a suitable Vajralala, but I'm afraid defeating the beast is beyond me. If only a strong, brave, kind adventurer could protect poor little me. I'll protect you. I'm at your service. I feel safer already. Come now, I will lead you to where the Vajralanga gather. We head southeast. The honest alchemist needs some help. You've come by at the perfect time, adventurer. Could you help me find someone? One of my colleagues went to receive a delivery and hasn't come back. I'm worried something might have happened. Oh, thank you. He went to Yeldamai, so let's start looking around the ether right there. There, it's faint, but I can smell the grass up from that way. Let's go. That's the main story, so we will leave that for now. Let's see. I have 6 other quests to do. Hey there. I've kept you waiting long enough. Let's get to it, shall we? Right. Take this perfume and douse my frail, meager body in it. It must be as a flower dripping with sweet nectar. And quickly now, slather it on, else I won't catch the attention of even the weakest Vajralanga. Perfect. And possibly irresistible. Now I'll use my wiles and enticing scent to lure Vajralanga this way. You wait here and prepare to strike him down. I'll lure Vajranga this way. You wait here and prepare to strike. That's a young one? Huge! Such valiance. I could hardly tear my eyes away from you as you heroically slayed the beast. Now, the fleet, if you please. Particularly big and juicy armor at peak ripeness. Yes, perfectly sufficiently ripe. This will make a fine paint. Our work here is done. Let us return to the great work before another Vajranga sets its sights on me. This is it, Agni grass. I'll grab a few bundles, you keep watch. I hate to get eaten so close to my goal. Well, yeah, most people hate to get eaten full stop, but... Stand guard while I gather up the grass. Thank you for watching over me. I got all sorts of ingredients, even more than I hoped for. All thanks to you. If you weren't here, I would have got so scared to... What was that? Perhaps we should continue our talks back at the Great Work. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And of course, main storage. Right, south it is then. Actually, no, north first. And then I can go teleport to the south. What do you mean I need to get back to work? Oh, have I really been out that long? I should really go. But I was hoping to get a better look at the stage before I left. Sure you're busy, but can you assist me for a moment? Thank you. I'll inspect the wall, so could you make sure the stage is in order? Let me know if anything around needs fixing. Pardon me? Cloth wavers exquisitely in the wind, no problems here. There's a small hole in the floor, that can't be good. Some of the paint is worn off, it could use a fresh coat. Any problems? The floor and the paint. I'll have to fix them next time I come by. Thank you for checking. You know, it seems odd that I've never met you till now. You wouldn't happen to be the adventurer sent by the students of Baldessian, would you? Yep, that's me. You are? And here I was delegating you menial tasks. If I'd known I've always admired travellers like you. You see, I was studying to be a dancer under Mistress Nashimina one time. I wanted to see the realm as I travelled for performances. And maybe I still can. Not as a dancer, of course, but as an alchemist. Oh, but we should hurry back to the great work. I don't want to cause any more trouble than I already have. I travelled there. I've been asking around about my colleague, and someone claims to have seen him setting out on a small sailboat. Maybe he loaded the shipment onto it and headed back, in which case we must have just missed him. I hope that's all that's happened. Well, let's head back to the great work. We should keep an eye on the shoreline on our way back, just in case. Welcome. What can I help you with? Heavy and full, this pouch is ready to be exchanged for precious crystals. Buying crystals for the alchemists? Yes, I did hear from them about that. Have you decided what you want to wish upon the crystals? Haven't you heard? Here in Razzet's hand, crystals are given along with a wish. There's no need to think on it too deeply. Simply entrust the dancers with granting to their spectators. Once I know that, I can pick up the perfect stone for the occasion.